Have you ever imagined living in conditions so extreme, they're practically uninhabitable? Yet, believe it or not, there are people who call these places home. Extreme living conditions can be found in every corner of our globe, places that seem to push the boundaries of human adaptability. These are locations where the elements are at their fiercest, where the environment is harsh and unforgiving. Imagine a place so dry, water is a luxury, or a place so cold, even the air freezes. Picture a city so polluted, every breath is a risk, or an island so remote it's practically cut off from the world. Now, imagine people not just surviving but thriving in these places. Hard to believe, isn't it? So brace yourselves as we count down the top 10 terrifying uninhabitable places on Earth where people live. Starting at number 10, we have the Atacama Desert, the driest place on Earth. Imagine a landscape so arid it's often compared to Mars. Yes, you heard that right, Mars. This is the Atacama Desert, a stretch of land in Chile that is notorious for its extreme dryness. The Atacama receives less than 1 millimeter of rainfall annually. In fact, some weather stations in the desert have never recorded a single drop of rain. Yet within this seemingly inhospitable environment, life persists. The local communities have adapted in remarkable ways to thrive in this parched landscape. They harvest fog for water, a technique known as fog collection, and cultivate crops in coastal areas where the desert meets the sea. The Atacama is not just a testament to the extremities of our planet, but also to the resilience and adaptability of the human spirit. Despite its harsh conditions, the Atacama Desert is home to a resilient community. Next, at number 9, we have Oymyakon, Russia, the coldest inhabited place on Earth. Nestled deep in the heart of Siberia, Oymyakon is a place where the mercury frequently drops to a bone-chilling -58 degrees Fahrenheit. But despite these harsh conditions, life persists. The residents of Oymyakon have adapted to their icy environment in remarkable ways. Cars are kept running 24/7 to prevent their engines from freezing. Traditional diets are rich in reindeer and horse meat, providing essential fats to withstand the cold. Schools continue to operate until temperatures fall below -52 degrees Fahrenheit, illustrating the hardy resilience of this community. Living in Oymyakon isn't for the faint-hearted. It's a testament to human adaptability and a stark reminder of the extremes we can endure. Even in the face of sub-zero temperatures, the people of Oymyakon continue to thrive. Their indomitable spirit is as enduring as the permafrost that surrounds them. At number 8, we have Dalol, Ethiopia, the hottest inhabited place on Earth. In this surreal, otherworldly landscape, temperatures regularly soar above 120 degrees Fahrenheit, pushing the limits of human endurance. But it's not just the scorching sun that people here contend with. The ground beneath their feet is a bubbling cauldron of geothermal activity, making Dalol one of Earth's most volatile terrains. Yet, in this seemingly inhospitable environment, life persists. The resilient inhabitants of Dalol have adapted to their harsh surroundings in remarkable ways. They've developed unique strategies to keep cool, from constructing homes with natural, breathable materials to adjusting their daily routines to avoid the midday heat. In the face of such extreme conditions, the people of Dalol showcase the incredible tenacity of human spirit, proving that life can thrive even in the most challenging of environments. Despite blistering temperatures, life in Dalol goes on. At number 7, we have Norilsk, Russia, the most polluted city on Earth. Norilsk is a chilling testament to the impact of industrial pollution. Its air is thick with sulfur dioxide, a byproduct of nickel mining, putting not just the city but the entire region at risk. The city's residents, however, are a resilient lot. They live their lives amidst this extreme pollution with a stoic acceptance that is both heart-wrenching and admirable. They've even gone to great lengths to mitigate the effects of pollution on their health and their city. But the fight is far from over. The city continues to grapple with the consequences of its industrial past. And the health risks associated with living in such a polluted environment are all too real. Despite these challenges, the spirit of the people remains unbroken. In the face of harmful pollution, the people of Norilsk persist. Next, at number 6, we have La Rinconada, Peru, the highest human habitation on Earth. A staggering 17,000 feet above sea level, this city is literally nestled in the clouds. Living at such an extreme altitude presents a unique set of challenges, including a lack of oxygen that can lead to altitude sickness. But the resilient residents of La Rinconada have learned to adapt. Their bodies have adjusted to the thin air, with larger lungs and a higher red blood cell count to compensate for the lower oxygen levels. They've also learned to live with the harsh weather conditions, which can vary from freezing temperatures to intense UV radiation. Life in La Rinconada is not for the faint of heart. The city lacks many basic amenities, and work in the local gold mines is grueling. But the residents of this city, perched on the edge of the sky, have made it their home. Despite the thin air, the people of La Rinconada persevere. At number 5, we have Iquitos, Peru, the most isolated city in the world. Nestled deep within the Amazon rainforest, Iquitos is a city completely surrounded by water and dense jungle. This city, home to over 400,000 inhabitants, is a paradox of human resilience and isolation. The sheer remoteness of Iquitos has shaped the lives of its residents in ways that are both challenging and inspiring. It lacks the conventional ground transportation links to the outside world. Yet this doesn't deter the inhabitants who have carved out a way of life in this far-flung corner of the world. The city thrives on the Amazon River, which serves as their main conduit for trade and transport. Residents rely heavily on the river and air transport for their needs. Life in Iquitos is a testament to human adaptability. Despite their isolation, the people of Iquitos maintain a vibrant community, proving that life finds a way, no matter how isolated. At number 4, we have Tristan da Cunha, the most remote inhabited island on Earth. Nestled in the vast expanse of the Atlantic Ocean, this volcanic island is over 2,000 miles from the nearest continent, Africa. Living in such isolation might seem daunting to many, but not to the 250 or so residents that call this island home. Life on Tristan da Cunha is a testament to human resilience and adaptability. The islanders are self-sufficient, growing their own crops, raising livestock and fishing in the surrounding waters. They have created their own small, tightly knit community, complete with a school, a hospital, and even a post office. But isolation does have its challenges. The islanders rely on a supply ship that only comes 8 times a year, and there's no airport. Still, they have adapted to these unique circumstances, living a life that is simple yet fulfilling. Despite being miles away from civilization, the people of Tristan da Cunha have made this remote island their home. At number 3, we have the Chernobyl exclusion zone in Ukraine. This hauntingly beautiful yet dangerous place is home to a small number of people who have chosen to live amidst a radioactive wasteland. The zone, named after the infamous nuclear disaster of 1986, is still teeming with radioactive particles that pose serious health risks. Despite the warnings and the invisible threat of radiation, these residents have adapted to a life that many would consider unthinkable. They farm their own food, use local water sources, and live without the modern conveniences that most of us take for granted. But why, you might ask, would anyone choose to live in such a perilous place? For many, it's a matter of heritage and sentimentality, a refusal to abandon their ancestral homes. Living with the constant threat of radiation, the people in the Chernobyl exclusion zone show an incredible resilience. Their unique way of life serves as a sobering reminder of the human capacity to endure and adapt, even in the most extreme conditions. These extreme places demonstrate the incredible resilience of human beings. We adapt, we survive, we thrive. From the bone-chilling cold of Oymyakon, Russia, to the scorching heat of Dalol, Ethiopia, human beings have shown an uncanny ability to not only survive, but to create homes in the most extreme conditions. We've seen the strength of those living amidst the pollution of Norilsk, Russia, and the determination of the inhabitants of La Rinconada, Peru, the highest human habitation on Earth. We've witnessed the isolation of Iquitos, Peru, and the remoteness of Tristan da Cunha. We've also ventured into the hauntingly beautiful Chernobyl exclusion zone. These places, and the people who call them home, remind us of the incredible adaptability and resilience of the human spirit. If you're as captivated by these stories as we are, we invite you to join us for more. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more fascinating insights into our incredible world.